We'll cut that out.
I would save it.
Yeah, a lot of your movies you play an athlete, and Craig said you're a pretty good athlete. High school football, what position did you play?
I was the kicker. Yep.
6'3". Did you go straight forward? Were you Mark Mosley? Tom Dempsey?
I did more of an Efren Herrera style.
From Sidewinder?
Yeah.
So,
I was a soccer style kicker, and let's see, we were 1-8-1 my senior year, but I was 5 for 7.
There you go.
Field goals, accurate, very accurate. I tried to walk on here at USC, and we did a couple kickoffs, and the coaches said, "Okay, that's good enough."
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. We've seen you playing hoops in semi-pro. We've seen you playing baseball as Rojo Johnson, pitching for the Round Rock Express. We've seen you coaching Ryan Khalil. How would you describe your athletic talents?
I would say that I'm super underrated. I still get, a lot of attention from colleges because I haven't used any of my eligibility yet. I run like a 10, 12, 40 with a 3-inch vertical. But I've got a lot of heart, and I see the game 3 steps ahead from my television set with the aid of instant replay. But I would have to say I'm like a sleek gazelle out there.
That's so we have a mutual friend.
Why is everyone laughing?
We have a mutual friend. Let's hear how he described your football prowess in my class a few years ago. Let's roll the tape.
You don't know this one, but years ago in the first Rose Bowl, we'd had just great practices. Everything was going beautifully. We were practicing here on campus, and it would be like the Thursday before the Saturday game. It was a couple days before the game. We were gonna have our last big team period, and I told the guys in the meeting. I said, "Hey, I got a call from one of the guys in the fraternities, and he says he's a heck of a player. He's got great hands, and he thinks he could help us beat Michigan in the Rose Bowl." And I said, "Fellas, hey, we all want to win, right?" And they kind of go, "Yeah." Well, hey, if this guy can help us win, screw it. Let's bring him on. We'll let him do it. So be good to him. Give him a chance. Okay, ready, break. Let's go to practice. So we go to practice. Hey, what the heck's he talking about? And I've tried to be as serious as I could. And so right near the end of practice, I'm stalling because he's late. But I look up, and way across the practice field, the gate opens up, and here comes this golf cart. And there's this guy in full uniform, helmets on, full pads and everything. And got a little driver driving the cart for him. And I say, "Hey, wait a minute, here he comes, you guys. Here he comes." As he comes driving out, it's Will Ferrell in full uniform. He's got the chin strap buckled, the whole thing, and it's got Ferrell across the back, the whole thing. And so, so they're having fun with that thought. I said, "This is real. He's going to play. He's an SC student. Let's go. Let's go. Matt, get him in the huddle. Let's go 842 amigo. You're an X. If you're going deep, let's go, Ferrell. Let's see what you can do." And ready, break. And so he goes in the huddle, and they call it. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. and we got the word to the corner, "Don't touch him. Whatever you do, don't touch him." And he runs a deep route, and Matt sets back and throws the ball, and sure enough, he catches it right at the edge of the end zone, and kind of stumbles. He catches it, falls in the end zone, and then he was uncontrollable from that moment on. You can picture him like in old school, running naked. That's what he was looking like, the ball, the whole thing. He went crazy.
So, do you have anything to say about that?
Can I just defend myself, actually? That Matt Leinart underthrew me completely, and that I had totally burned the DB, but and that's what made me stumble. But I did make the catch.
You did make the catch.
Yeah. There was a lot of talk that day. A lot of people.
And
hearing footsteps. The new guy.
And is Pete Carroll really a good judge of football talent?
You know what? Pete has no idea. I mean, he wouldn't know a good football player if it walked up to him and bit him in the ass, So
here we go.
I think that's been proven time and time again. Yeah.
We've got. Hey, you got a connection for us?
Yeah, I'm a little worried.
What?
Hey, it's Pete. Hold on.
Hey, big. I've seen you in the field, and I've seen criticism. And if you, I'd say this. You got very little emphasis, and no hop.
I've got a lot of hops, okay? I've got more hops than you'll ever have. I love, you're coming back here to coach, right? I love it.
He's coming back to coach. I think he's coming back to coach.
All right, Pete, thanks for jumping in. I know he was a big part of your program here. You guys had a lot of fun together. And congratulations on the Seahawks 5-1. We're all cheering for you from SC. Fight on, Pete. Fight on, Pete.
Like, say one thing, I know this is a big night for celebrating Craig, and I know about his story, and he's inspired a lot of people. That's a beautiful thing that you're doing, and fight on. Thanks for having us. Go for it.
Thanks, Pete. You had some good times with him.
We did. We had some good times. But I'm excited about Ed Orgeron, right? Yeah. You love that guy? We're going to get out there. We're going to run around. We're going to wrestle alligators before practice. Eat some po' boys.
I'm sure you'll be getting a call from him soon, but it's you've been such
I
a
don't
big...
think he has a neck. I think it's just chin and... Yeah.
Oh,
I'm thinking about having my neck removed
to look
more like Eddie O.